You are not your MRI or X-ray. It's time to stop this nonsense.
I'm afraid you are the sickest man in the United States. You have everything.
Yo, what's up everybody? We're going to talk about imaging today, specifically X-rays and MRIs. I have too many people that come to see me that talk about how I had an X-ray and it said that I had arthritis that's severe. I've got a bulging disc. I have a puppy who's extending and being super cute. You have all of these things that you see. I have a rotator cuff tear. I've got a herniated disc. I have degeneration in my shoulder. You're going to hear all these words like severe and disc disease and all this stuff. Anterolisthesis, and you're going to see all these words on your MRI report. You get this big impression, you're reading this and you're like, what the heck? It says that I'm broken. It says that everything about me is ruined and I'm toast. What the hell am I supposed to do about all this? Understand something. If I were to take 10,000 people, which essentially we've done with all the research that we have, and I did X-rays and MRIs of all of them, the percentage of them that would have arthritis, outlandishly high, north of 50%. The amount of them that would have rotator cuff tears, also outlandishly high. The amount of them that would have some kind of arthritic changes in their spine or bulging discs, even herniated discs, would be a huge percentage of those people. And the majority of them are pain-free or they're asymptomatic. They have no issues.
I'm okay, I'm fine.
This is not to say that if you have physical ailments like arthritis or degenerated discs or bulging discs and things like that, that doesn't contribute to your experience of pain. What I'm trying to tell you is that you are not your imaging. If it says that you have arthritis, that doesn't mean that something is inherently wrong with you, right? That just means that one of the physical parts of your body has started to go through changes that we see as people age. Much too often, someone gets a report from their doctor about their X-ray or their MRI, and it is doomsday. It is, I have arthritis. I have to get a joint replacement. I have a rotator cuff tear. I have to get surgery. This is why everything hurts and blah, 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 blah. It's even worse for people when they have no symptoms. They go see the doctor, which many of you watching this have probably done, and they get their X-ray and their MRI because that's just standard protocol these days, which, by the way, if nothing is bothering you and you don't have a reason to go get an X-ray or MRI, don't. But for those people that go get them, all of a sudden they see all these things on there and they're like, wait a second, I thought I felt okay, but clearly I'm like broken. Something is super wrong with all of this. That's not how this stuff works. Pain is very complicated. Disability can be complicated. Just because you see things like arthritis and degenerative changes and this and that does not mean you are broken. It does not mean that something is wrong with you. Most of the things that we see on X-rays and MRIs are normal as people age. Even for young people in like their 20s and 30s, we see some of those changes. So it does not mean that you are inherently broken. I need you to get rid of that mindset completely. It does not mean you can't golf or play tennis or enjoy time with your kids or any of the things that you like to do because an MRI or an X-ray showed that you have degenerative things going on. That is a normal part of life. And the best thing that we can do about all of that is exercise, focus on our diets, make sure that we're sleeping well every night, going to bed and waking up at about the same time, maintaining good relationships with family and friends. Those are the important things. Have some puppies that make you smile, laugh, and want to jump off a cliff sometimes. Those are the kind of things that you have to be doing. Just because an X-ray or an MRI says that something seems off doesn't mean that we now have to go down this rabbit hole of, I'm going to have problems for the rest of my life. I'm going to be in pain for the rest of time. That is not how that works. Imaging can be helpful at times. There are red flags that we see where we're like, hey, we need to go see some imaging of this right now so we can make sure that we do the right thing. But for most people, that is not the case. And oftentimes, if you have no pain and no issues and you go in and you see an image that says some things seem off, you have to say off compared to what? Because if you have arthritis and you're a 50-year-old golfer or tennis athlete, that's pretty normal. Most people, 80% of people, are going to have arthritic changes at that point. That's okay. And our best defense against it, get into the gym, get on a good program, and don't let the stress of that start to eke into your life because that's going to be a bigger disability than anything else. That's the Monday Minute. Say goodbye to my beautiful puppies. Have an awesome day.